All right, folks, here we are on a beautiful morning in Pennsylvania again. It's down to near zero. I'm not going out, I'm hibernating. So I thought I'd make one more video. This is a handgun I'm going to be making a video of. It's very unique. And unless you're my age or close to it, or you're really into handguns, you've probably never seen or heard of this. So here we are. This is the Remington XP-100. This is an original XP-100. The original one like this was chambered in a 221 Remington Fireball. We'll do a quick safety check. See, it's unloaded, nothing came out. This, like I said, this is a very unique handgun. What they wanted, Remington was looking for a single shot pistol like the Thompson Center Contender, but they wanted something that was a little more accurate, you know, shoot a little further, so on and so forth, for small game. So they tried putting it in a 223, but with the short barrel, which they wanted, this is the 10 3/4 inch barrel, I think, they didn't really get the velocity that they expected because such a short barrel. So what they did, they made up a shorter cartridge. And here it is. The one on the left is the original 221 Fireball cartridge. The one on the right is a standard 223. I use this for hunting like groundhog and stuff, hollow point. But what they did, they got a regular 223 or 222 case and just shortened it. That's all they did. Everything else is the same. Bullet diameter, you know, bottom of the case here, everything is identical. They just shortened the case, and that's what it was. Now, I bought this from a friend of mine at the Isaac Walton League, and I wanted to buy this for fall turkey hunting here in Pennsylvania. And unfortunately, I never got to pull the trigger on a turkey on this, because then the Game Commission, in all their wisdom, decided that the turkey population was getting low and you weren't allowed to use single projectile firearms in the fall other than a muzzleloader or a bow and arrow. So I only got to use this like 2 or 3 years, and here we go. Now I'm down to shooting groundhogs with it, which is fine. You know, I just go down to my cousin's farm and shoot. But anyway, like I said, this is a very unique pistol. I have this loaded up with some Barnes 36 grain varmint grenade bullets. Now I don't have a chronograph, but I'm thinking I get around, you know, 26, maybe 2,700 feet per second out of it. And it's a very, very accurate firearm. These guns were built originally, if I'm correct, off of the Remington 600 Action, which was bolt action rifle. And all they did was shorten it down to a, you know, 10 3/4 inch barrel. But when you bought them like this with the ventilated rib on, and you got a rear sight, which I took off because of my scope. But yeah, they're really something. This gun here, I don't know exactly when it was made, but I think it was made in the early 70s. I did look up the serial number and date it to Remington, but I don't remember what it is actually, what the date is actually. But it functions just like a standard, like a Remington Model 700 rifle. There's your safety off and on. You know, it's got bolt action, just like looks like a standard Remington 700, except, like I said, it's the Model 600 Action. And there it says, I don't know if you can read it, Remington Model XP-100. And here it says on the barrel, 221 Remington Fireball. Now I have a Vortex 2-7 scope on this. And I tell you what, I could probably shoot better if I would put like a 3-9 or 4-12 on here. This gun with this, what I have loaded up, these Barnes varmint grenade bullets at 100 yards. On a good day, I can get almost a 1/2 inch 3-shot group. It normally groups around 3/4 of an inch. And I had loaded up some other things, and I got down to where I could shoot it a 1/2 inch group reliably at 100 yards. And like I said, I'm by no means a professional marksman, but again, I did a lot of a lot of development on this, load development, and it's really something. This is a black nylon stock, a DuPont nylon stock that they used to have on those Remington Model 66 nylon autoloading 22s. Same thing. It's just this is made into a handgun stock here. And my friend took pretty good care of this, because sometimes you get these stocks that have a crack in them. And fortunately, this one is all but in pristine condition. I definitely paid a fair price, what he wanted. But I know when you go to buy these, they're definitely more money, like on Gunbroker or something. But yeah, this is a very, very, very accurate handgun. Now, when they started making these after a while, they made them in other calibers, like 7mm 08, 7mm bench rest, 223. They made them in 35 Remington. I guess I did say 7mm 08. 308 they made these in. Factory guns. But those had a wooden stock. You could get them with a wooden stock, and they had a 15-inch barrel. And you could get some from the Remington Custom Shop, different calibers. But then they came out with what they called a Remington Model XP-100R. It was a rear grip. The grip was back here. And it had a blind box magazine, and it held like 3 rounds. And it had a rear grip, and it kind of did just look like, a rifle that you just had a rear grip on. But that's here and there. And they don't even make these anymore. Not this configuration. I'm not even sure you can get one from the Remington Custom Shop or not. There's a couple guys that make these. Guy out west, Bayside Custom Gun Works, he makes them, and I'll tell you what, he makes those guns. They'll shoot like a 3-shot group, 1/2 inch or less, at 200 yards. That guy, he does a heck of a job. But anyway, yeah, like I said, this is one of my very unique handguns that I have. This is the only really unique one I own. But yeah, this like I said, the XP-100, they don't make these anymore, and if you try to find one that's in as good a shape as this, you're definitely going to pay a handsome price for it. Like I said, you don't know what you got. That's the saying. Well, this here, like I said, I bought this off my friend at Ike's. He has like 2 or 3 more, and he has one chambered in a 7mm 08. And a couple years ago, he was out deer hunting. He got his buck already and just wanted to shoot a doe with it. And one shot, 7mm 08. I think he has it on, he had laser rangefindered it. I'm not sure exactly what the yardage was. I think like 409 yards or 403 yards. One shot. Hit the ground dead. That's how accurate these handguns are. Like I said, you don't know what you got till you get one and shoot it. Now granted, he does hand load for his, just like I do mine. The 7mm 08, it's still commercial made cartridge. He just hand loads for it, and he really gets some good potential out of his handguns, just like I do. So here it is, my XP-100. I just thought I'd make a quick video again today and show you what I got. And like I said, very unique handgun. I think even in the one, forget which movie, a James Bond movie, they had an XP-100 pistol in. It was on like I forget, like I said, I forget what movie it was, but they have like one of those posters that, you know, they used to hang in the movie theaters, you know, upcoming movies. And there was James Bond 007 holding that thing. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video here, and, you know, on this cold winter day. And I hope I could educate you in this a little bit. So I'll leave you go, and hey, have a good day, folks.